This is so cool.
So this is Taco Tuesday Girl.
Hey, I know her.
Yeah.
This is not boring. I agree with that.
My...
Long-form, unedited conversation. I love it.
Guys, welcome back to Insanely Chill. Thanks for joining us once again. Please, as always, like this video on YouTube if you're watching it there. If you're listening to it, go ahead and leave a review. A little 5 stars, or 4. If you're not too, do 5 for us. And leave a little review, too, if you feel so compelled. Today on the show, I have my beautiful wife, Kelsey.
Hey.
And
I haven't heard you say... I don't think I've ever heard you say
haven't introed you yet.
That's cool. Oh, please.
And Connor.
Beautiful.
He was
And-
being
and
sweet.
my beautiful
Friend.
Connor.
Hey,
Fibula.
thanks for having me.
Con.
Wife.
Yes.
Fun to say. Have you been just like sprinkling that in where you can?
I say it all day long.
Wife. It's just, it's,
Mhm.
do you like that?
Wife.
I love it.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for
That
asking.
your beautiful
I
husband
hear
over there?
you.
I
I hear
don't say
you
husband.
downstairs sometimes going, husband,
I do like
hubby,
this-
hubby, husband, hubby. I hear you doing that all the time.
I do love hubby so much. I love saying hubby.
You guys do nicknames, like little baby names yet? Or have you?
Yeah, little
Yeah.
What are they?
Little
cruncher,
hub.
little hubster.
Hubson.
Scruncher? Was that your name for Kelsey?
Little
Where did
scruncher.
where did
Scruncher
Scruncher
is
come from?
kinda
Is there a
cute.
Little
backstory?
scruncher. Well, she's always wearing scrunchies.
Oh,
Yeah,
thoughtful.
It's very sweet.
Well, that's why
it's
you
not
married
real.
him.
That's not real, by the way.
We do have like weird nicknames for
Yeah,
each other.
we'll never ever say them on.
Sometimes they slip out. Like if you're ever hanging out with us, like be a little bit more alert.
Oh, I
and
need
maybe
to.
you'll
Yeah.
and you'll hear them come out every once in a while.
Can we hear one?
What?
Can we hear one
No,
of your
absolutely not.
Okay.
Never in a million fucking years.
Okay. All right.
That was me.
Why was that mean?
Kenny,
You
I
just
feel
yelled at him.
No. I'm yelling at you because it's so embarrassing
Yeah.
that I'll never do it. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at us for having such embarrassing nicknames.
It is
That's fine.
embarrassing.
You know?
Well, I want to reveal you call me a little dumbass
Oh.
all the time. That's my nickname. You're a little dangly boy.
Mhm.
That's sweet.
That one's private, Kenny. Little dangly boy?
I don't know. I'm lanky.
That's not what that implies.
Dangly
No,
and
man.
lanky.
People will get it. Little dangly boy.
I get it, Kenny. I'm justice for Kenny every time I'm on this podcast.
Kelsey's consistently going to bat for Kenny.
I won't stop.
I think if your pet name for your partner isn't embarrassing, I think you're doing it wrong. Don't you think? I think you should never want to say it in public.
I agree, but I also think I think if we open up about it, we'll get so many people telling us what theirs are, and I'm so curious.
So yeah, I want to know if you. Yeah. Okay.
But
Full
we're not
episode,
going to
it was-
say it.
Well, a lot of people have like anonymous YouTube accounts and stuff. No one
Yeah.
knows. So
yeah,
throw
we're
it up.
not going to say it though.
no, we're not gonna say it, my little scruncher.
Why do you keep saying that? He keeps going for scruncher, but that is
Stop
he's
trying to make
never-
Scruncher happen.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
seriously.
My biggest pet peeve is when like my friends will start dating someone and then that person doesn't call them by the nickname that we all call them.
Oh, like if you call him Mikey and she's like Michael.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Gun.
Yeah, no, it's
My
so
blood,
bad.
I just felt my blood boil.
Yeah, and she's like, "Well, Michael and I," and you're like, "That's fucking Mikey. It's been Mikey
No,
the
no,
whole
no.
time we've fucking known him." No, I totally agree.
I can't even say because we're friends with all of these people, but like it's happened twice recently and they're like,
Just say it. We'll,
I can't.
We'll bleep the name.
I can't. Okay, so
We'll bleep it.
okay, so
Say it.
you guys have met and then he goes you've met him briefly.
Okay.
Sure.
And Hank's your girlfriend calls him Henry and she keeps going she kekeeps going yeah, I was telling Henry the other day and I was
You're
like,
like,
"Oh, I don't
"Wait,
think I've
who
met
the fuck
Henry."
is that?
Who is that? She's like, "Oh." I'm like, "Hank, your name is fucking Henry?" Like I've never. And then I
No,
start seeing his
that's
mail, and I've been
insane.
putting packages aside because I think that there's someone named Henry that's forwarding their stuff to our address, and it's been him the whole time. And I keep telling her, stop fucking calling him. I feel.
Wait, so no, we can't really bleep that out because now we know you live with him.
Oh, okay. Well, she knows. She knows. I'm not talking shit about her.
Okay, good.
But I was just like, I physically recoil every like in self-defense. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
I
Is there
feel
a Henry
I
in our
kind of
house?
get it because like you want it to be like we're not just friends. Like you don't want to be like one of the boys if you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
like you have like a romantic relationship with someone. But like if I was talking to like someone who only knew him as Hank, I wouldn't refer to him as Hank. Like if I was talking with the friends, I would call him like what all the friends are calling him. You know? I
Yeah.
think.
Such a good point, Kelsey Lang.
Her guttural reaction of
Oh.
That was insane. You can even just call me Kelsey.
That's her middle name, by the way.
Lang is my middle name, yes, but like you don't even call me Kelsey.
Such a good point, Kelsey Lang. My little scruncher.
Lang?
Lang, Lang, is my mom's maiden name.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Didn't know that.
Well, now you do. What's your middle name? What's your name? Like, honestly.
Connor Wood is my middle name. You knew that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I knew what your last name was, but I thought Wood just kind of like,
No, that's my
know
middle
it.
name because my
Okay.
parents wanted me to golf.
aw.
Yeah.
How is Drifter Dogs these days?
Yeah, how is she?
She's good.
Okay.
She turns 30 in June.
Oh my God, we should celebrate.
Yeah.
I'm
down.
excited for her.
Yeah, it's a big it's a milestone, as they say. 30.
Queen.
30's a big number.
Yeah.
Does it change?
He's about to turn 32.
How do you feel, Kenny?
Kind of scared.
Wait, when's your birthday, Kenny?
April 16th.
Oh, my
you're like right
God.
around the corner.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
March,
Yeah,
April.
thanks. When I was 22, I worked with a 29-year-old, and he took a whole week off of work because he had a panic attack about turning 30. And now it's my turn, and I just can't stop.
You're not taking a week off.
Fuck, I was gonna.
Yeah, that's the way of asking. For a week
Ooh.
off, it's no.
Middle of April, we'll need that off. Might hit Coachella.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Cool with you.
That's fine. For Coachella, actually, that's cool.
It always falls on that weekend. I've never been.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been to Coachella.
Really?
Yeah, no, once. I feel like I kind of missed the wave, and now it's like too crowded.
Yeah, now it's stupid.
It
Yeah, go
I'm not gonna
weekend
go.
too.
Guys, we want to take a quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, Babbel. Listen, for most of us, learning a second language in high school or college wasn't exactly a high point in our academic career, especially for me. I took Latin in college, and I don't know a single word. And now, thanks to Babbel, the language learning app that's sold more than 10 million subscriptions, there's an addictively fun and easy way to learn a new language. Whether you'll be traveling abroad, connecting in a deeper way with family, or just have some free time, Babbel teaches bite-sized language lessons that you'll actually use in the real world. I've chosen to learn Spanish with Babbel because I'd like to talk to my friend Connor, who's fluent in Spanish. Why don't you come say a Spanish word or phrase, a whole phrase?
Well, there's one short one I really like. Olé. It can mean anything.
Yeah. Babbel's 15-minute lessons make it the perfect way to learn a new language on the go. Other language learning apps use AI, gross, for their lesson plans, but Babbel lessons were created by over 100 real language experts. Their teaching method has been scientifically proven to be effective. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Plus, Babbel's speech recognition technology helps you to improve your pronunciation and accent. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Start your new language learning journey today with Babbel. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/insane. That's babbel.com/insane. BABBEL.com/insane for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life. I go weekend 3.
Stagecoach?
Nice.
Stagecoach.
Stagecoach was the most fun
That's
I've
what we
ever
should
had
do.
last year.
Really?
So
I want to go.
It's not the crowds that we had at Coachella. Like you don't. There's no VIP.
Yeah.
We're all just one at Stagecoach. We're one unit of like
That's beautiful.
trash people.
Yeah.
Like no one is trying to hide it at Stagecoach. You know, there's just like being disgusting. And it's like that's like let's be real. Like that's
Yeah.
why we all came. We came here to have
I mean, that's
10
kind of what
beers
these
and
festivals were about to begin with.
I think
With just
weekend
like,
2 of
okay,
Coachella is
no
still like
rules.
that.
What?
Weekend 2 of Coachella, I think, is still like that.
Yeah, it's not as like performative.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, Coachella. Like that was my first year at Coachella last year, and I was just like, I didn't even see a song.
No,
I don't think I saw a
It's
song
dumb, yeah. I mean,
because
we still do it, but like weekend 2, we've gone a few times, and it's like so much better because
Yeah,
people are
we
actually
chill.
there to like go for the festival and not there to like.
take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to get into last weekend a little bit. We saw Connor out at the bar. Speaking of Stagecoach, actually, this is a great segue because June Shine, or it was Ryan, right, that organized?
Yeah, Ryan Jones.
So Ryan Jones. They throw like he works for June Shine, but also he throws events on his own.
Yeah,
his own company.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's even a company. I think it's just like he's just a hustler. He's always got like something going on.
He really
on the
does.
side.
And so he's been throwing these country nights, and he threw one at the Winston House. That's the same place that I DJ'd for the video.
It was in
And-
partnership with
With
Stagecoach.
Moonshine.
Oh, it was.
It was like
Wasn't it
Stagecoach
June
X.
Shine?
Oh, it was a
Winston
great
House.
segue.
No, it was perfect. Couldn't have been better.
So we go
There
to
he
see
is.
them. There he is.
Yeah.
And that's you?
That's you. But
Okay, so
Ryan
this
Jones
is-
was right before
we
you.
we walk in and we see Ryan and he's like, "Yo, what's up? Thanks for coming." He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "This is a sick crowd. Everyone's dressed up like cowboys." I was like, "This is pretty cool. Like nice turnout." And he was like, "Thanks." And we got Dolly Parton. And I was like, "No fucking way.
Oh yeah.
How did you do that?" And so then he like, was it you that brought me over to meet her? Because then
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see you and you say the same thing, and you're like, "Yeah, Dolly Parton's here," and I'm like, "No fucking shit, really? That's real?" And you guys are like, "Yeah."
You know that I didn't know? I was being earnest.
Okay. So we're both dumbasses.
Well, 'cause
Well, can I just be clear here? I was standing with you when we walked in and when Ryan Jones came over to us.
Okay.
And he told us that it was not Dolly Parton. You just stopped listening. It completely checks out. He said Dolly Parton. Cody was like, "No shit, really?" He said, "Well, not the real Dolly Parton."
And I was
before he
at the bar or
started
something.
doing that. Cody's like this: "Dolly Parton's here. Dolly Parton's here. The real Dolly Parton's here."
Yeah.
Telling everyone.
Yeah.
And I thought everybody heard Ryan say, "Not the real one,"
No.
but it was just me.
To me, it
apparently.
sounded like not the.
Yeah.
Oh
I heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Yeah.
In there.
And so Connor takes me over to meet Dolly.
Her name was Shar, by the way.
Well, no, it's Dolly.
Not to be confused with Cher, which I called her 12 times. She's not Cher. I'm like, I'm confused what Shar is short for. Like, that's where you understand how I made that leap from Cher to I did it again. Anyways.
So yeah. So then I meet her. Can you show the picture? You posted it on your story. Oh, did you give it to Kenny?
Of you.
Of me and Dolly. Yeah.
Yeah, I can pull it up.
So I go and meet this woman. Like someone introduces me. I think it's Connor, and granted, I had a couple beers. I wasn't
We've
in
been
the.
drinking like all day.
I wasn't in like the
we
greatest
were
state of
all
mind,
pretty.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
and I'm like,
Yeah, I did. He showed it.
listen, she looks nothing like Dolly Parton,
Not even close.
and I was like, listen, it is such an honor to meet you.
Is that not insane? Like,
Well,
I'm
like,
so happy I was not there
I
for that.
looked her in the eye
They were-
and thought it was actually her. I swear, I was like 100% honest when I was saying it's an honor to meet you. Like,
Everyone was like on an interesting level. I actually have not seen that many people. I think it was the Stagecoach effect. Like, there's no airs with country music. It's like we are here to have fun. No one was taking pictures, or besides me and Cody with Char, and like it was just like so. Then that
yeah,
happened.
but also the Duke game. The Duke game was that.
surely you
What
understand
the
that.
fuck is
Is
that?
that you?
That's gonna be me.
Who is that?
That's Dolly Parton.
That's Shar.
Wait, Connor, do you know who it is? Like, you don't have to say it
I
right
have
now,
her
but do
number.
you know
Yeah,
who it is?
I got her
Okay.
number. Well,
That is insane of you
well,
on stage.
I was. Yeah, did
What
you
are
guys
you
not see
doing?
this? Okay, so basically, I got asked to come as talent. They had me up there as like come up and lip sync a song.
Oh, and
As
you
like-
got
So
him
he
in live.
Part of the draw.
You,
No. That was a decision I made
Out of
independently.
passion and love.
So and you'll see here. There I am up there on the stage. I'm really getting after it. I sang my ass off to
Yeah,
Chris
I do
Stapleton
remember you singing.
Tennessee Whiskey, and then went back, and then I ended up back on stage later, which is like just something that I wish that I could just call it quits while I'm ahead. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone had fun at Tennessee Whiskey. It was great. It was so much fun. But then I hear Love Story by Taylor Swift pop back on.
Oh.
And I go, I'm going to need to perform this.
Right.
Went up. I'm pretty sure Sam, who was DJing, was like, you ready? We're up here. And I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm just going to go ahead.
Oh, you're
and come.
back.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and come back up.
When
so,
did the kiss happen?
so like halfway,
You must have killed it.
at the end of the song, like
it's
so,
a love story.
Yeah, this girl's just like-
you were serenading
well,
her.
she did that notes app thing where she was like, it's my birthday. And I was like, get up here. And I like pull her up onto the thing. And then when it goes like, nailed to the ground and
Stop,
pulled out a
stop.
ring. I nailed to the ground and pulled off my ring I had on and put it on her hand. And then she pulled me up and we kissed. But it was performance art. You know, it wasn't like,
Yeah.
it wasn't an act of
Right.
passion. I was working.
Damn. And she's just waiting for you to text her, probably.
She did text me. After party, question mark? I said, let's
Could've had
chat
it
later. I do need my ring back.
Wait, did you actually give it to her?
She had it on, and then I felt like really
That's-
tacky being like, go ahead and pop that back off.
You should have. If it was performance art, then you
Yeah.
would have been fine.
I don't
Like, hey,
know.
can
And
I have back
scene.
the prop? Yeah.
So do you have your ring back?
No, I'm going to just, after I do something like that, I really can't relive that night for like a week. So like
Okay.
by like the weekend, I'll be ready to like maybe
Remember
do
it.
something similar and like
Okay.
revisit and be like, okay, everything's fine. But like
Yeah.
when you wake up and you're like, Winston House has posted a photo of you making out with someone on the stage.
You're
It's
nope.
like a really hard pill to swallow to be like, wow, that's not me today.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to walk to Air One. I'm going to get a juice and kind of look at the sun and like notice how gorgeous plants are.
Yeah.
Totally.
And like that's not who was making out with on stage
Right,
at Winston
right.
House.
Do you think get to know that side of you eventually?
Maybe that's a good question, Kenny. We'll see. Only
would
time will
love to
tell.
meet her.
The rest. This is one of my favorite quotes. I can't remember who said it. The rest is completely still unwritten.
Oh my God. That's so true.
Like a lot of people
I
forget
could
that.
actually tell you who wrote that.
Who was that?
Natasha Bedingfield.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
NB.
But really, the most important lesson to be learned here is that one kiss is all it takes.
That is so damn
Yeah.
true.
So
Wow.
yeah,
I'm
have
looking
any
forward to meeting this weekend. You should invite her over.
I'll see if she's gonna go out again. I feel like she would, knowing. She seemed to have a good birthday though. I don't know if she knows that. I don't know if she knows that there's a photo of her and I on the stage.
She probably does.
I want to get that photo because you can't tell who anyone really is. Like I would get that photo framed because it's just rowdy, like high energy.
It was a really good night. Like it's a fun little memory, you know.
It was a
of
great
your
night.
youth.
Yeah.
It was.
It was
so
very
nice.
fun. Yeah.
You texted me after and you're like, "Are you guys still here or something?" And I was like, "No," because I left through the back because I
I
was
did?
embarrassed about my And
That's
we
crazy.
met someone who above Great White owns that flat, and he's a DJ. And we went up above Great White, like
What?
looking over
What?
and danced the night
No
away. It was
fucking
so
way.
Why
much
didn't
fun.
you tell us
I
that?
texted you.
No, you didn't.
I
That
think
is my ideal night.
it was really cool. And then just like
DJing above Great White. Cody is depressed.
let's see if it even makes sense. Did it make sense?
I didn't text you. You texted me.
No. No. I told you.
You're really serious about just rejecting
My God.
what?
I don't know what that means.
What did it say?
He said, "Hey, at 11:45 p.m. Hey, this guy wants me to have a threesome." And I said, "You should XOXO." And then we never spoke
Oh,
again.
maybe a different Kelsey had texted me because someone texted me, "Where are you at?" And I said, "We're above Great White, dancing the night away."
I was so
And I think I remember
excited
telling
for you
someone-
to have
I
a
think-
threesome.
No, were we not having a conversation with someone that was like bro, Kelsey? It was when we. I know who it was. Kelsey, we were
I was
sitting.
really drunk, just so
No,
everybody
Kelsey,
knows.
Kelsey, I remember who
But
that
the
is.
perfect amount of drunk. Wait, my friend?
No,
oh my God, my friend!
Wait, because I was like, I
Oh my
wouldn't
God,
text you that. Just
should
like
do that.
this guy is like an old man.
They were so when Cody was off meeting Dolly Parton, I decided I should probably like take a breather and like find a table to sit at. So there were these two guys that were like clearly together, and I was like, "Hi, do you mind if I sit here?" The minute someone else comes that you want to sit here, just tell me to leave. And they were like, "Sure, we don't care." So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to them, and they're like telling me about how it's their fourth date, but they like have been hanging out and blah blah blah. And so like we're really getting to know each other. Obviously, I followed both of them on Instagram, or one of them. One was a little didn't really care, but one I was like really bonding with. I introduced you to them,
I know. And they
and
said
everyone was
some
like, "Who are your
crazy-
friends, Kelsey? Your friends
they
are
said
so
some
cool."
crazy shit. I sat down at the table and they were talking about like their fourth date or whatever, and we started sort of chatting, and then one of the guys was like, "I just sucked his dick on the first date. That's
Yeah.
all I did." And I was like, "Whoa, that was fucking explicit."
It was, but it was real.
So then I'm sitting there.
I guess.
I didn't get any of that, but then at some point I was like,
So I left you.
"Oh,
with
I'm
them.
understanding like the conversation we're having now." Like I was like, "Okay."
So I was like,
all right, I'm
"Bye,
gonna run in
everyone."
and grab
I
my
walked
friends.
away, and then Connor was like, "These guys are propositioning me to have a threesome."
Yeah, it was like a White Lotus.
And then I said,
situation.
"You should."
And then I left and went to the party above Great White, which I assumed you were
Bummer.
coming to.
Well, you shouldn't have assumed.
You should have texted me.
Yeah, Cody and I walked home,
So he
which is weird. I know.
lives in there's an apartment above there?
It was unless he
Apartment?
I don't
Apartment? You never seen that?
No,
How do you pronounce this? Apartment? You never seen that?
no.
Kenny, you got to find that.
Yep.
I think she's
I'm
going to
on
love
it.
this. Apartment? Apartment TikTok, yeah. It's amazing.
How do you pronounce this?
Unattainable.
Oh my God.
How do you pronounce this? Apartment? Apartment? Apartment?
Apartment?
Apartment?
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Do you mind if I click on this dog? This looks like a
No, dive in.
Yeah, dive in. Let's just kind of cruise.
Oh, come
Wow,
on, you want
this is
it?
a good boy.
He can't see.
Whoa.
Oh my
that-
God.
oh,
that's
yummy.
So good.
Oh, that was good.
I want to go to that place.
Yeah,
I know the guy.
Next time, if you ever see him again, just let him know I'm also a DJ.
And you should
and I'm
please
looking
No,
for
I know he was really.
I'm
cool.
looking for tables to turn.
Yeah, and
We have. Well, yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
we all are.
Yeah. We have
In
some, but I'd
one way
like
or
to use
another.
others. You know?
Right. I think that we could find some. I know a couple parties this weekend. Well, I know one. I know two.
I can't party this weekend though.
I can't either.
Why?
I have another show next week.
Oh yeah, so I just want to talk to you about how's stand up going.
It's good.
Can we come see you
so-
soon?
Yeah, the thing is, like these shows, there's always like one really big person on the shows, and then that's what sells them out in 3 minutes.
Yeah, right.
So Bill Burr was
So-
on this one.
So you're technically on a lineup with Bill Burr,
Mm-hmm.
and are you like first?
I'm second,
Who? So
and there's
how many
5 people.
What? That's crazy.
That's so
Awesome,
cool.
Yeah, it's insane. I haven't written the set, and that's why I can't go out this weekend. Like I need
Where-
to lock myself.
but how
Where
you
is
have?
it?
But don't you have jokes?
I have some ready. I need to write new stuff because I've already filmed everything, and like I need new tape, like a new reel of stuff, so I can be submitting it.
Do you
for-
post those clips?
I haven't yet. I have to because I need to post some YouTube shorts, and I think that would be good.
I mean, stand up clips kill on YouTube.
They
Shorts.
do, but
It makes comedians right now. It's crazy. People
I-
are making their whole career off YouTube Shorts.
freaking crazy. Not me. My shorts are kind of enjoying their time in Flop City.
No, I mean like stand up clips.
Yeah, I need to cut it up. It's one of those things where like I'm kind of past the point of I'm unable to listen to my voice now. Like I can listen to my voice. Usually I was like can't watch it back. That is one thing where I have the whole video and I just need to clip it up and post. I can probably get 10 clips out of that.
Oh, but it's like hard to edit.
But I'm like I feel like I killed it. But watching it back, like
Yeah.
my delivery, it's not like you film a video selfie style. It's like you're up there and you're standing and I haven't been able to watch it, and that I don't know.
You should have someone else clip it.
I should.
How often are you doing it?
Like right now, it's like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I'm gonna try to get in. I'm talking to Matt about maybe getting like a little tour.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
He
Sick.
texted me this
Aw.
morning. I think that'd be really cool.
That's
there's
awesome.
There's enough cities where I think I could get like small rooms,
For sure.
a couple places.
Definitely could.
So how many minutes do you have right now?
20.
What? That's
Yeah.
a long ass set.
It's so long, and it's so much longer when you're up there. But started with 5, and I was like, I can't do more than 5. And then they were like, you have to do 10 for this next one. Did 10. And I was like, oh, I got 10. Did 15.
Is it like tight? Like have you been like working on it? Like
Yeah,
replacing
tweaking
stuff,
it.
new stuff? Okay.
Do you like practice out loud in your room?
If like on my voice memos, because the hard part isn't memorizing. The hard part's timing it, because I don't do open mics really, because it's like so demanding to go and like do that, and they're all in West Hollywood. Like, so I don't have it timed. So I literally have to just get it memorized, time it out, and then pause where I think people are gonna laugh, because there's no one laughing.
Mm-hmm.
They never laugh where I think they're gonna laugh, which sucks. Because I'm like, that was a punchline.
You should do the one on
That's a
Abbott
bummer.
Kinney.
I didn't know there was one on Abbott Kinney.
There is. We went to
Yeah,
it.
at
It was
Rooster Fish.
pretty uncomfortable though.
There's one at
It's
I knew that in the
outside.
backyard.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was pretty uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, but it was awesome.
It was fun.
And you should do it. The funny people were really funny.
As a comedian though, I would like, or I'm not like I'm saying like performing.
Yeah.
That show would be hell because like
really
it was
intimate.
so cold. No, but it was cold. Like none of us.
crowd was
We were all
cold?
just sitting there First of all, it's literally cold because it was like a month ago or 2 months ago or whatever. It's like winter. We're outside. Everyone's like bundled up.
Yeah.
And so like I think that like makes the energy, like it makes it harder to laugh when you're physically cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like the first couple comedians bombed so hard that it just was like the third one came on, I was just like prying laughs out of people. But
That's
eventually like they warmed us up and it was.
But I also think that was like situational. Like who knows? You could go and it could be amazing. And it will be.
Yeah. It's so funny. We went to where was it? Oh, it was Aviator Nation, the Dreamland thing. They've been having this like running show like once a month. So I've been doing that. And it's an interesting crowd because like people that can afford to like spend money on a ticket and don't really care, like they won't laugh as much. When you pay for an expensive ticket and you go to somewhere in Hollywood and you're at the Laugh Factory to see, so you are laughing because you paid to laugh, you know? But the crowd there is like kind of cold because they usually come for the one big person and then the rest of the people are like amateurs. And it was a very cold crowd and the guy before me goes, hey, like this crowd is really gnarly. Should I like start with a suicide joke? And I was like, yeah, you should. That'll get them going. Crickets. Like literally no one even laughed. And then I came up and I was like, oof. After I was like, oof, what was that about?
Oh my God. That's so fucked up.
Suicide.
That is so fucked
Yikes.
up.
Connor, you framed him.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
I didn't know. Like
You
should-
knew.
That is vindictive.
You framed
Do you want to
him.
hear the joke?
It's a
Don't
cut
now.
that word.
Don't say his joke now.
Funny. I thought it was fun. I did think it was funny. The crowd sucked.
You can
Like,
paraphrase it.
basically, he was like a few. No, it's not. It's not funny. It's dark. It's like really dark. It was funny because of the circumstances. I was like,
Right.
get up there and rip that suey joke. But
Suey.
not even like a chuckle. But then that's kind of funny too. Like in and of it, like the joke could be following that joke where it's like, oof, okay. Well, I
Now-
thought that
now
was
it's
gonna
definitely-
really kill it.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
then you kind of like win the people over
yeah.
afterwards. Like if you can
Now you'll see me in the news tomorrow after that.
see, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's
They're
dark.
just not hitting. You know?
Yeah, no, it's
Not really your brand of humor though, either.
Sorry, that's true.
The rest of us love
me.
suicide jokes.
Wait, is this one at the Aviator Nation?
No, this one's at some theater I've never heard of in Hollywood.
We're taking another quick break to thank the sponsor of today's episode, which is Miracle Made. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? Ugh. You might as well grab a pillow and curl up in a porta potty, because that's what your bed is. It's essentially a porta potty, like not the seat, the inside, like what's in the hole. Using traditional bed sheets can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses, and it's just gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, eco-friendly bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent 99% of bacteria and require 3 times less laundry. Miracle Made sheets have self-cooling properties using silver-infused fabrics that were originally developed by NASA. Holy hell. That's right, these sheets are good enough for astronauts. And because these Miracle Made sheets are infused with natural silver, they prevent 99.9% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more porta potty sheets, people. Don't be an astronaut. Be an astronaut. I have Miracle sheets, and I love how comfy they are. They're luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Clean sheets mean less bacteria to clog your pores and fewer breakouts and other skin problems. So go to trymiracle.com/insane to try it today. And we've got a special deal for you, actually. Save over 40% and be sure to use our promo code INSANE at checkout to save even more and get 3 free towels. And Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. And upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/insane and use the code INSANE to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/insane to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. So your best bit, what's the concept of it? You don't
I
have to
can't
do
say it.
Well, you don't have to do it.
It's
but what's
basically
what's it about?
it's about Adderall actually.
Okay.
And I've never taken Adderall. Like I have in college, like every now and then to study. But it's just about the Adderall shortage, going from that to like how it's affecting us all in different ways. That's it.
Ooh, that sounds
Is there
good.
a
a joke.
shortage of Adderall?
Izzy and I are going through this right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry. Was that us? I just
okay.
revealed that Izzy takes Adderall.
That was a HIPAA thing.
Jealous.
Kenny.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just broke her HIPAA.
That's okay.
So you guys like
I wish I took
are
it.
prescribed it, and
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
get it right now.
Yeah.
I just got back on ADHD meds. I was diagnosed as a kid. I took a Ritalin, and it made me like this weird little robot.
Ritalin never works for anyone.
It's fucked up.
I've heard.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
But
Yeah,
I
my
got
doctor
back
was
on it.
like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just raw dogging life right now.
Whoa.
Man.
Ashwagandha.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to
I
help.
actually did start taking that.
I said,
Doesn't
I
hit
started
the same,
taking it.
but-
I don't notice any difference, but I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard if you overtake ashwagandha, that it like fucks up your serotonin receptors, so you
Oh,
like
great.
stop
That
enjoying
explains.
life. After.
Really?
Like,
That's
calm
kinda
down.
the same
If
with
you
Adderall.
overuse it and become reliant upon it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Oh,
on it,
good.
just
I've been
what-
taking it just every day in the morning, so explains why
Might not
life's been really
experience
tough.
joy at some point. But yeah, Adderall is really hard to get a hold of right now.
Wow.
There is a shortage.
Huh.
hmm
So like it's based in enough truth, and then just kind of like pulling jokes out of that and being like, like I couldn't find my car the other day because I can't remember where I parked it because of the Adderall
Oh,
shortage,
I
and then
see, okay.
because of that I had to Uber there, and then I tell the Uber story and the nuances of that. Writes itself at some point. It's
wow. I want to see this, Connor.
Are you gonna like try and do like film a? I don't know. What's your goal?
my goal would be to not have to. This is bad to say. I'm just like not on the TikTok thing anymore. Like I'm not feeling it.
Okay.
I haven't even opened TikTok in like probably 2 weeks. So I would like to have something more consistent where I don't even have to worry that I'm not opening it, because right now that's like my job.
Yeah.
Like a finance guy can't be like, I hate Excel. Like I'm gonna take a break from Excel.
yeah.
So that's like how I feel right now. And I don't know. I'm hoping that this could be. It's getting really positive feedback. If I worked harder, like maybe it would take off. But I'm just not a hard worker because the Adderall
Well, you're
shortage.
also. It's new. It's scary when it's new to like promote and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It just takes some time.
Yeah, you're right.
No, but
it is
keep doing
taking
it
some time.
and work hard.
Thanks.
Go
Yeah,
on.
I mean, I started
really?
in December.
What?
This is what we're gonna be like when we're parents. I'm like, everything's gonna be
Everything's
fine.
And I'm gonna be
You're
like,
trying
no,
your
fucking
best.
Do it. Work hard.
Yeah.
Was that an Easter egg?
Yes.
Did you just lay an Easter egg? Sorry.
No. Oh no. None
All of
that
the fans
news.
just got really
And my
excited for like
face is
5
bright
Hey,
seconds.
can we
red
clip that?
now.
Let's run that as a clip for promo.
My face is red, Connor.
Sorry.
You can't ask if I'm pregnant.
I didn't ask if you're pregnant. I asked if you laid an Easter egg.
Yeah, it's kind of a fucked up thing to ask a woman.
Do I look pregnant?
No.
I was just wondering if I was like,
You look the
Chloe.
opposite of pregnant. Anti-pregnant.
okay.
You look like you fucking hate babies.
You look infertile.
Oh God, I don't want to look like either one of those things. Okay, that's enough of this conversation.
What should we talk? Oh, we don't have to talk. I don't. What?
What is this last minute booking at Cody's wedding? Did you get a last minute
Oh.
hotel?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was hardly last minute. It was 2 days after you sent out the invites. But I guess everyone annihilated that hotel just
Okay.
right off the bat. So we're
The embassy suite?
yeah, that's where we stayed.
Yeah.
I hate how every single one of the bullet points is like Connor getting too drunk in Winston House. Connor getting too drunk at Cody's wedding.
Where does it say any of that?
It's like
doesn't say that.
it
That's
doesn't
like what
say
it
it
is.
anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Did you have
Yeah.
fun
It
at a wedding?
is.
I had so I did dry January.
Okay, yeah.
So, like,
so did we.
We
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah. I was like, okay, it was really fun being friends with Cody and Kelsey for that stretch of time. I'm sure I'll never talk to them again. Basically, like I got there on Friday night and I was like so excited. It was like such a fun
Yeah,
group,
Yeah.
like little group. And I had, I think, like 4 drinks and fully blacked out.
Yeah.
Well, like, it's not like I'm in the bathroom shotgunning beers and like taking shots. I'm literally sipping on delicious blueberry margaritas,
They were good.
which like just rocket up my ass. I was gone. I picked up Cody's mom
Good.
by her weight and spun her around.
She probably hated that so much.
Oh my
She
God,
did.
she probably despised that.
Well, she said it was fun on Saturday. She said she had a great time. And I said, oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That's good. You're
I
a
mean,
good liar.
You were having fun, and that's what we wanted people
Oh,
to have.
we
at
had
the wedding.
had a blast. And then Saturday was even like so much fun. It was nice. I've never like What?
Saturday, the wedding?
Wait, was the wedding on Saturday?
Yes, but when you
So this is all
Connor,
about
there was,
this
like-
is all about the welcome party? And then you're like, Yeah, by the way, the wedding was also kind
I'm
of cool.
laughing about Connor on
Well, the
Saturday.
What?
Why?
Connor was like one of the last people awake. It was like me, you, and my cousins.
I guess if you say so.
And when you fell on the table,
You want to share with the class?
Connor, it was amazing.
Okay.
You were having a great time, but you know everybody was leaving.
Yeah.
And you had met my cousins once, other than at the
Ooh,
wedding.
I'm sweating again. This whole podcast.
Connor,
This is the sweatiest podcast.
I just want
I've
to
ever-
preface this as like this is funny,
Okay.
and we will be your friends regardless of if
Okay.
you got drunk.
Okay, go
We've
on.
all been there, okay? But it was the night of the wedding, and all I wanted to do was go to bed.
Yeah,
and
right.
We were so drunk, and I looked at my cousins and I said, "This is your guys' thing
Right.
to deal with because I'm not dealing with this right now." And they were like, "Totally." And so I guess my cousins put you in an Uber and sent you home.
It's great, and I headed down to the Embassy Suites, which were
I said,
probably
he's
like
going to the
scariest
Embassy
place
Suites.
ever.
Why?
I don't know. It
Where
was
is
literally 4 minutes drive.
It's like on like the same street,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a straight shot. But
Yeah.
and because of that, I was like, oh, this is brilliant. Like it's right down the street. Embassy Suites, Hilton Embassy Suites. I was like, awesome. It wasn't like cheap or anything. It was like and we walk in and I'm reading the reviews. Let me read one of the reviews.
Okay.
And I'm like, this sounds like a nightmare. And let me see if I can type it in. I can't.
What made you guys choose that one?
Because it was the closest hotel with available rooms for that weekend. I don't know why that weekend it was like slim pickings.
Because there was like a cheerleading competition too.
But what about
Yeah.
our room block?
Yeah, we had a room block at the Marriott.
Yeah, it was gone. It was sold out by the time like I think
2 days after
It
the
was
invite.
just not.
there was one review that was basically like, not sure why our mattress was just covered in blood.
What?
This one's really funny. I mean, and this is just the preview of reviews on Yelp or on Maps. If I could give this a 0 star, I would. Worst hotel in California. Paid $1,100 to stay at this rat hole. Room smells of mold and mildew. My favorite part of, I can't remember the review, but it was the blood one. And it was like, inside the bathroom when you shut the door, it's so clear that there was a distressed animal locked in here for some amount of time.
Oh my god!
And they were like, everything's like torn and chewed up and ripped to shreds. And so we get there and we look in the lobby, and I was like, this is nice. This is so nice.
Okay.
They must have like screwed up like how the Yelp algorithm like put in reviews.
Right.
And then we get out of the lobby. They've just redone the lobby. Everything else is genuinely like somewhere that you would end up at like the bottom
Miami.
of the worst, like rock bottom.
Okay.
And there was this smell.
Mm.
And I can't even like find the words to describe this smell. And it was weird because it was only in certain areas, but we had to walk through all of those certain areas to get to our room.
Okay.
And
Like
then-
sulfur or like what?
No, Cody, I can't even. I
Okay.
want to say fish bake,
Okay.
but like it's not a fish bake. There was no
Fish
fish in sight.
bake?
Like,
Okay. Yeah.
You don't want to smell a fish bake if you know,
in the middle
you're
of the
not at a fish
desert.
bake.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the desert.
Yeah.
But then you came in the room and it was a huge room. And I was
Did you
like,
guys
oh, nice.
share a room?
Yeah, 2 beds.
Aw. Okay.
'cause
Jeez.
We're coworkers. It's a conflict of interest.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But there was a room with like a black leather couch. Me and Brooke never talked about it when we first got in, but it was fully like must be prostitution. We must have gotten the prostitution room, the sex room.
Why?
It was like fully where you would film porn. There was like a cuck chair,
Okay. Really?
like yeah, the like leather couch, and then like the chair were like, it was bizarre. Like it was just like
Okay.
wasn't feeling homey, which is. It's great because I blacked out both nights, so
Yeah.
I didn't even have
Yeah,
to
you didn't
experience.
really
you
have
wake up
probably
face
better.
down on the couch,
Well, the
like
first,
Yeah.
like tongue hanging out. Oh.
there's like a guy in the chair. Friday, we went out with like Kevin and everyone else that
Yeah.
stayed up super late.
Yeah.
We went to
You went to the nest.
the Nest, and the Nest, I never realized I've been to the Nest like several times because the Nest is like the one place that's always open and you can go because there's not a ton of bars in Palm Desert.
Yeah, no, there's not.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been to the Nest like during Coachella like twice.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, just to go
What's
get
the crowd then?
gross, scary.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyhow, sorry about your wedding. And
Don't be sorry. Please don't be
Stop.
sorry. I don't want you to feel like you need to be sorry.
Thank you.
You
But-
say sorry.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I did.
Good cop, bad cop.
Do you remember earlier when I said
Yeah.
sorry?
Practicing.
Yeah, I do. And I appreciate
You guys never put your mouth just on the mic like I do.
it. You're like licking it. Like you're so close to it.
I know. I
He
said,
puts the Brooke and Connor mics inside of his mouth.
no. R.I.P. Freud. You would have loved this.
That's why I'm holding the mic today, because Ryan was telling me that I'll my face will drift, and then by the middle of the episode, I'm up here, and I don't notice that I'm doing this.
That's crazy because that's a metal one.
I know. I think I just like rubbing it on the mustache area. It feels kind of good.
I get that.
good, yeah.
I understand that.
So
Yeah.
you shouldn't use this one after.
Okay, yeah. Good to know.
I'll get you a new one.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that video of that girl that was being interviewed in like 2020, like during COVID? Oh crap!
What?
It was so funny. The guys,
What did she do?
The guy's like, if you had $1 for every like your body count, what could you buy at McDonald's? And she's like, a McChicken. She's like she's pretty and she's out at. Have
I
you
do
seen
know what
that?
you're talking about,
Oh, I
yes.
wish we could pull that up. And then she's like not talking. You can barely get words out, and then she goes, by the way, I have COVID, so you're gonna want to clean that mic, or else you will get it. This is gonna be an awesome.
Did you guys see the tweet of?
Oh, that's it. This is it.
Okay.
Nice job, and it's on whiskeyriff.com.
Oh yeah, this one's great. I've seen
Buy
this.
with your body count.
A McChicken because it's $1.
Like she's so
I can
sick.
get with it.
What happened to your voice?
2 McChickens.
2 McChickens.
Maybe 3.
Okay, you keep going up.
I have the coronavirus, that's why I don't have a voice. So I might go to this or you will get it.
So
Oh no, it didn't even get the part where she's like, so you're gonna want to clean that mic, or else you will get it. That's the best part.
It's wild that she's just out on 6.
2020 was
the most packed area too. Texas just did not give a
No.
fuck.
that was in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Oh, was it? Same thing.
Same boat.
Yeah.
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 Did you guys see the tweet of it was like the car wash company that posted it was like an image that was like before and after. And it
The
was like,
blood.
we don't,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, we don't ask questions. We just get the job done. And it was like clearly soaked in blood. And then afterwards, there's no blood.
Yeah. That was literally the hotel Embassy Suites that I stayed in. It's the exact same vibe as that car.
You're like, somebody clearly got murdered
There's a
in
lot.
this room.
Yeah. A lot of illegal entities in that hotel for sure. And a lot of cheerleaders. Young, like the pageant.
Yeah.
girls
Yeah.
Doing whatever.
Yeah. Was it a pageant? No, it was a cheerleading thing, right? That's what.
Yeah, it was a cheerleading
Yeah.
competition, but they sometimes look very like done up and stuff.
That's what it
Or
was.
they're like
It was like a-
competition makeup
And
and competition
who was
hair.
saying the moms were absurd? It was Emily. She was like the moms at this thing because apparently a lot of them stayed at the Marriott. And cheerleader moms are like absurd. I mean, they're like dance moms.
Yeah.
But like they were all equally as done up, like wearing the same shit as the daughters, but not performing.
Yeah. No, I mean they're living. They're living through them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
do that.
true. Me
Are you gonna
too.
do that?
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna be a cheer dad?
No, I'm just like always mad at my parents. So I'm like, why don't I have any cool skills? You guys could have
Yeah.
instead of forcing me to play like piano and tennis, like skydiving or not skydiving.
But piano and tennis are cool skills.
Now I think they're cool, you know. But like when I was doing them, I was like, this is so stupid. Why didn't force me to surf? You know,
Mm-hmm.
You probably would have thought that was stupid too.
I would have. The biggest thing that stuck with me from my tennis days is this coach that was in college, and I thought he was like 42, but he was like probably 21.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're doing drills, and he's like, serving me balls. And as he's feeding me these balls, he's like, you don't even want to do this, do you? Maybe you should just not play tennis. Maybe you should just not do this. And I was like, fuck you, killing my forehand, killing backhand. Good thing it stuck with me. But I hated
Whoa.
it, Brian.
That
So that
sucks.
it worked?
Yeah, it was reverse psychology.
That's weird though.
It's an aggressive thing to say to like a 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't have many memories, but I can't believe that's up there.
I had this coach in high school. He was a Russian guy, and was notoriously like the hardest fucking coach. He would like
For what sport?
diving.
Diving.
This guy was just relentless. Had like the coldest personality ever. Like, you know, you do a dive for the 10th time, you get out of the water and be like, again. Like that's shit, you know, and you're just like, fucking goddamn it. And anyways, this is a long time ago, right? And he was like already pretty old.
Yeah.
So like by now I'm like, he's probably dead. You know? Like I'm just like, I've never even thought I would ever see him again.
Yeah.
I assumed I would never hear his name again.
Oh.
There was
And-
no reason why I would ever need to like.
I was thinking
think
he
about
was
this
like
guy.
100.
No, but also in the same like realm, you like having a 21-year-old coach when you were like 8 and you thought he was so much older. Like you probably thought he was older when you were younger.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
probably
I mean?
was, but he had a wife and kids.
Yeah, so he was probably like in his 40s.
Yeah, probably. So
Yeah.
right by now he's
Yeah.
in his yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
yeah.
He'll be dead within minutes. Surely. I always forget, like, I'm thinking back to high school and I was like, I played like every sport and I went through a football 2 years in football because it was Texas and like all my friends were playing. So I was like, I need to play.
Yeah.
And thinking about being in Texas and it was like summer or it would be like 110 degrees and we had pad days where we'd all have to wear like all of our pads and it was like 170 degrees and we'd be on turf and I remember that being like, that was the worst time of my entire life.
Yeah.
That's like the longest like hour and a half, 2 hours that you'll ever experience.
What are you gonna make your kids do?
Tennis
And piano.
and piano. I don't know. Something interesting, like something that like I guess like tennis would actually be like a good skill to have. So you go into like the workforce. Golf. would
Indian
be a
Wells
good-
is right now, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it just started. So we got to watch it.
I know. I'm
Okay.
down.
I was expecting more like excitement.
What?
Yeah.
Indian Wells?
Yes.
Right now?
Yeah.
Did you hear that Indian
What-
Wells
what?
is happening right now?
Stop. Really? Let's wrap up.
What is Indian Wells?
The tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, the tennis.
Tennis matches.
It's the tennis.
The tennis.
The
Yeah.
tennis.
In Palm Springs.
The competition.
Is it a
Tennis
master
tournament?
Matches.
Tournament. That's what it is. Is a tennis tournament.
It's a masters event.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the ones. It's one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
It's one of the ones. What kind
It's
of
one
court
of
is
the
it?
one. It's one of the tennises.
What kind of court is it again?
And it's a normal court.
Well, no. There's
Yes.
all different
There's
kinds of
grass.
courts.
Rubber.
There's grass. There's
No, it's not grass.
Clay.
It's rubber.
Oh, that's why Emil's going to
Yeah.
Palm Springs this weekend.
Yeah.
He's because he's going there.
He's playing.
Like really? Yes.
He's watching. He's watching.
No, he's a
I
big-
actually think he's playing like
He's going to the
on like a
tennis.
side court. He's playing,
Oh,
but he's watching.
is he like a celebrity guest?
Yeah.
From the trillionaire mindset.
Everyone's like, from what? From what the fuck? So yeah, I never finished my Dolly Parton thing, but I did go up to her and was like, it's such an honor. I said that like 4 times, and then I was like, I can't believe you're here, like fully and then took a picture with her, 2 pictures, and it was like, thank you so much. Like it's really an honor.
Wow,
and then
yeah.
walked away, and then showed like 5 people.
When
and it
did
was
you
like,
get
it's
to
Dolly
me
Parton.
when I said
it's
that's
Dolly
not...
Parton. Look, it's Dolly Parton. Look, how cool is this? And everyone was kind of like, cool. Like
He came
that's
up to
not
me-
her. Is this a joke?
He came up to
And
me
I'd
when
be
I was
like, no.
sitting with those 2 guys and was like, you will never believe who I just met. And I was like, who? And he was like, Dolly Parton. And I was like, the fake one? Like the one that Ryan said was fake when
Truly
we walked
pathetic.
in.
Truly fucking
And he
pathetic.
was like, you knew? And I was like, yeah, Ryan said it to our faces before you walked away that she was not.
Oh,
the
I was
real-
trying to trick you?
No.
Oh, okay.
You were like shocked that I already knew that she was
Right,
fake without
right.
even seeing her.
You know what's crazy is that Ryan and Nick, you guys are Nick and Scarlett,
Yeah.
and Brown Bear, everybody came to that thing above Great White. I don't know how you guys,
What?
everybody was there.
I mean, we went home early,
That was smart, though.
like we tend to do. Not really that early. It was like 1 a.m.
I don't know what time it was. It was around 1.
Yeah.
I finally had the point on Saturday where I was like I had fully, I like from the night, I'm completely sober at 4 a.m. and I was like, what do you guys think about going home, like leaving? And everyone's like, oh yeah, totally, because they're
Yeah.
all in the house.
Yeah.
And then you've got everybody waiting for Ubers, and like
Yeah.
then you've got one straggler that you met that night.
Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
I want a beer. Sorry. I was just
Oh.
thinking that sounded.
It's such a phenomenal day. I have this thing where I'm like, it's so nice out. Let me get a beer.
Yeah.
Why not? It's so nice out. Let me go kayaking.
Mhm.
You know, like why doesn't my brain go that
Totally.
way?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can also have a
there's
beer.
one that's like way easier.
Well,
than the
I
other.
figured out like I've been beating myself up in that direction for so long. Like, no, go on a hike. But then it's like my favorite thing in the world to do is go get food that I haven't had before and have a beer that I
Yeah.
haven't had before. Like, that's like gives me chills to say out loud. Okay, wait. So Cody texts me and says like, haha,
Just
and then
beer?
I
Saying beer?
just like
God
having a beer
damn.
outside.
With a
like,
place he hasn't tried.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's the
Nah.
best thing ever. And
I know. What
you know, I don't know. It like fires
we should go
me
to
up.
Great White after this, and then kind of meander upstairs.
Yeah, we should. Oh my god. It's crazy to like watch watch yourself being used on the podcast. Shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. I keep almost getting somewhere, and then that ashwagandha is kicking in.
Yeah, that's Connor on a podcast. We all.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what happened on Dumois. I cannot wait to open my... Oh, you guys have to check this out. See, I just did it again.
No, I watched it happen.
So I just downloaded this app called 1 Sec, and anytime I open like Instagram, it takes me to this. It's time to have a deep breath. And you breathe
I
out.
wasn't
Okay.
doing it.
And then once it goes out, 14 attempts to get into Instagram today. And then it like has you rehash, be like, do you actually want to go on Instagram?
Oh, that's sick.
So like it gives you enough time.
I love
'Cause, like,
that.
a lot
It
of
feels
times
unhealthy.
it's
No,
one-
that's healthy.
I don't know.
Going on
just go
Instagram
on if
14
you wanna
times
go
is
on.
unhealthy.
Well,
You're still gonna
attempts.
click. He's gonna say continue to Instagram.
No,
So
I would.
it's-
I would be like, no, I don't want to do this. A lot of times I open up Twitter and I'm like, that's a habit. I don't want to do this right
put
now.
it on Twitter
But
too.
it's like once you're in it, it like
Yeah,
hijacks your attention.
I
you know?
guess.
But it's
You have no
also-
control. You open it up and then immediately it's like hitting every single pleasure center in your brain. So you're like you immediately like relinquish any type of control. I feel like.
Okay. He
It literally
tried.
today, I
would-
literally wanted to punch my phone. 'Cause it was like my 6th time to go in, but every time I've been like, no, I don't need to go in. It was one of those days where like I open Instagram and then I finish with it and then I close it and I open it. back
Yeah,
up and I'm
yeah.
That's what I mean. It's just a habit. It's
I
like your brain
know,
is like
you're
trained
right.
because it's like, oh, dopamine. Let's get some.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
Let's get some dope.
Got that dopamine. Sad for a second. Dopamine. Let's get some.
Instagram. No, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm only getting on these apps to post something because otherwise it's just sucking my time off.
Then
It's sucking me off in a time
Holy
way.
shit. That's the perfect phrase.
Sucking my time
I
off.
hate Twitter. It sucks my time off.
Elon
That's
Musk is
crazy.
sucking
That was
me
a
off.
slip of the
Elon
tongue.
Musk is sucking my time off
Freudian slip.
all the time. He's sucking me off
He's
all the
sucking
time.
me off
Or,
with my time all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
He is.
Well, that's great. I hope
bottom
you
line.
enjoyed getting sucked off by this episode today. Hope you enjoyed this hour.
Ew.
What?
Kelsey's face.
Don't say hope you enjoy getting sucked off.
Like
by
your
this
time. I hope you
episode.
enjoyed your time getting sucked off.
That's, I guess, a little bit better.
I hope this hour was worth it and you feel like you really climaxed.
You got sucked a little.
I like that.
I don't
one.
hate that one.
Okay.
I hope this episode gave you the best head of your life.
I really hate that one. I haven't heard someone called head.
Really?
Really?
Head?
All we ever talk about is
Rather.
getting and giving head.
Head?
Dome.
Our stalactites got their knobs polished.
Dome?
Whoa! What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you
What?
say?
Our stalactites got their knobs polished.
Yes,
an
exactly. I
incredible
forgot
one.
that we named the fan base stalactites. Yeah.
That's very true. I like that.
Yeah, people were throwing other suggestions in like children, but that feels kind of creepy.
Oh yeah.
Children were watching the pod. That feels weird.
That's kind of.
Hello,
It's
children.
insanely chill. Dread. You add an L in the word children.
What would be?
We were trying to think of what, like the
the
people who watch
listening,
this.
like a
Yeah.
name for them.
Oh no, you're not gonna want to touch the
Yeah,
children.
yeah, yeah. I was saying last episode, stalactites is a good one because it's like icicles, right? Aren't they? Yes, they are.
Well, I looked it up.
Or no, they're rocks.
Yes. So I think icicles might be a better fit.
my
Fuck's sake! Now we're at
God.
square one again.
No one corrected us, so we kind of got away with it last
Sound
time.
off in the comments what you want your nickname.
What about ice chips?
It's
Cute.
just
Yeah.
Coolers.
I'll think about it. Coolers is cool.
What about scrunchers?
Coolers. The scrunchies.
I actually don't hate that.
Little scrunchers.
Aww.
people are also wanting you to return to the old nickname, Chode Bay Pod Fam.
Oh my god.
Wow, forgot about that.
Yeah,
You
a lot
should
of
do
comments
that.
were asking for that.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
So maybe I will. It remains to be seen.
I like scrunchers, but I also like chode babe.
What about Scruncher Chode Pod?
Babe.
Yeah.
Icicle Fade.
Scruncher
Yeah.
chode.
Anyways, hope you enjoyed getting sucked off, and see you next time.
Love you guys.
Connor, thank you.
Thanks,
Fibula.
Connor.
Brooke and Connor make a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Check out Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast.
Oh
That's
my
on Team G
God.
Studios.
It's really,
and
really good.
How's the new set?
It's
you enjoying
awesome.
it? Do you
Yeah.
like it?
Oh my god, it's so cozy. Yesterday,
Every time I see a clip, I'm like, oh, it looks so fucking good.
it's it fully it feels like a little den.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it
where
looks
you would-
really
it's a
good.
library.
Yeah.
That was the point. Nailed it.
Well, thanks for joining us, and I'll suck you off next time. Thanks.